Hello everyone, my name is Gerald Dyker. Within a team of 5 chemistry professors, we have since early 2022 been sending critical questions through public letters to BioNTech and to the Paul-Ehrlich Institute. The latter is the very authority in Germany responsible for vaccine approval and safety. We mostly receive no response at all, but the questions they choose not to answer already provide important information. And now to today's question. Why is it so important to re-evaluate mRNA technology right now? mRNA technology is currently introduced in more and more areas of life, and it's done without the necessary care. mRNA vaccines are already being developed for pets, for livestock, even for farmed salmon and in crop protection. And most importantly, also the standard childhood vaccinations might be switched to mRNA technology. That would mean around 10 genetic injections in the first 2 years of life. We really have to ask ourselves, are we confident enough in the safety of mRNA vaccines to take that risk with our children and grandchildren? Of course, the answer should be clearly no. And there's more. We already know from the very first approval of COVID mRNA vaccines that the process was anything but careful. A recent example is particularly alarming to me as a chemist. In early August, a paper appeared in a leading scientific journal based on a joint project of German and Japanese researchers from top research groups, including a Nobel Prize winner. It focused on the artificial lipid ALC-315, the main component of the nanoparticles that deliver the mRNA. And here's the problem. ALC-315 does not exist in a single clean form, but in 3 different spatial variants in a ratio of 1 to 2 to 1. 2 of them are clearly toxic to cells, and only 1 is less harmful. In other words, 3/4 of this substance being applied for the mRNA vaccines is cell toxic. This is a chilling reminder of the Contagan thalidomide tragedy. Back then, the different stereoisomers of a drug were overlooked, and the consequences were devastating. That is exactly why every single isomer of ALC-315 should have been thoroughly tested. Yet, Germany's Paul-Ehrlich Institute seems to have ignored it. And this is not an isolated case. It is one more example that even today we still lack a solid evidence-based risk-benefit assessment of this technology. Before mRNA vaccines are further rolled out on an even broader scale, we urgently need an honest, independent re-evaluation. Thanks for listening.